Jamie, off you go.
Okay, so because they're similar shapes, what you're going to do is you're going to, I don't know how to explain it. Can I just write it?
Sure.
Okay, so first you're going to go.
If you don't understand where she's getting something from, then you have to ask her.
Because we're trying to use the videos on the spot, because then it's easier to multiply later. So it's like image plus 9, and then you do over here. 3 equals 8. Every spot times 9, which equals 6. So then answer is
Just hands, keep going.
okay. So because it's volume, it means that it's K cubed, which means so K is and then it's 3, 2, and then
Yeah. Why? You have to do the whole thing.
What? I have to only do 8.
Why?
I mean, I can try.
Of course you can, Malcolm.
No. Okay, so this is on my page. This is cube. So now because it's square, you take square over cube. And so in K, and then come back for volume, or math.
Yeah, why did you choose volume?
That's what you wrote on my page. We were going through it together.
But why?
Oh, because, oh, yes. Hold on, can I extend it? I remember how. Because I'll show you in a second.
Yeah, so do you all remember that conversion? So
because it's, it goes into the math.
So there's a 1 centimeter cubed equals 1 gram, which equals 1 milliliter. So that's the conversion that lots of people forget about. And then so that's why, because they've started talking about weight, then that's why it's centimeter cubes. So you're talking about volume now. Yeah?
So why did you do Q over P?
Jamie, why did you do Q, not P over Q?
Oh, is it not?
Or just dividing it all. Yeah. That's why.
But why?
Oh. Okay.
I'm not saying you're wrong. Elena's asking why.
Oh, okay. The weight of P is W.
Because you're finding cubes, like when you
Yeah,
rearrange it, it's like Q on its own because you just times 5 cubes.
Elena asked the question. Elaine, did you hear the answer?
Oh, I was just thinking maybe like, because since you're trying to find Q, when you rearrange it, you just like bring the P over. And,
Okay, but why
I
are
don't know.
you dividing it?
Okay, so the reason is, so this is because lots of people, when they attempted this, we had a test with it last year, I remember, and an assignment. When you're choosing your scale factor order, it will be image over original. Okay, now when I say image, I mean the other shape. Okay, so for this one, because they've given you information about P, that indicates that P is your original one, which means the information about Q is your image. So that's why it's Q over
And you know
P.
you're doing scale factor because it says they're mathematically similar.
Correct.
Yeah.
Did you just say well done, Miss Harrison?
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, I said what you said. Well done, Miss.
Thanks.
So then, because it means KQ, you could do that, and then so Q is that equals
Lovely. Thank you. Right, Gabriella.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this
Why?
because it is. So this one is you keep the cube.
I tried to use it in the hours.
What? I got that answer. So you're just like I have it. You just yeah. Okay, never mind. Is this an equalizer? It's like no. You explain. Yeah. Okay. So
I don't think I've done it.
this is positive. This is positive. But to get to yes, label them as like this. Not like this. So it's going negative. So it's negative A. Because this is A. Yes. Still got positive. It's moved to plus one. So I'll figure it out. I'm sorry.
So that's called this episode.
Yeah, it's just when it's
That's
at
going to go another third.
Do you get it, Brianna?
Wait, what?
So this is 2/3.
Okay,
So that means 1/3 is 2/1. So you go across the 2 and then up 1. Yeah, that's
Just figure it out.
And then to get to XP, you're going to go back 5 and up 4. So you're going to go back 5 up 4 from here. Here's from X to B.
Oh, I didn't
Maybe
see
5,
that
4.
or think about that. Wait, no, I totally did. Okay, so you
So you don't need
guys,
to use this at all.
so you just go.
So you're just going left 5 and up 4 from this coordinate 9, 4. Oh, I'm still. Are we still doing something?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Sorry. Did you see that?
I mean, I almost got it right. I got. So what was the right answer?
The one you're explaining.
Time at 4 maybe?
Oh, really? I can't remember.
Oh, who said half rate?
Okay, I'll give you a list of
That's
facts.
smart.
That's what.
Ow! Ow!
That makes so much sense.
Lovely. Thank you, Gabrielle. Okay, ready? Go, Mia!
Yeah.
Shh. No, but you've got it. You know what it is now. So here's the diagram to help show you.
So this, you know the coordinates of this? It's 3, 1. Yeah, so it says
Like that.
P coordinate 3, 1 and yours. And then you know that P to R, so this is 2/3 of P to X. So this is like 2 and 1. Yeah. And you know that PR is 4, 2. So what you do is you go, okay, what's this 2/3 of? And then you go, it's 2/3 of 6, 3. Yeah? Am I doing good comparison?
Sure.
You know this because 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times 2 is 4 and then like 2 times 2 is yeah, you get it. So you know that
Mia, one other option for that bit is you could say, well, if 4/2 is equal to 2/3, then 1/3 would be 2/1.
that's so smart, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I try sometimes.
1, 2, 1. So then you can just go, okay, well then we add where was I?
Times by 3.
Yeah, that. Anyway. This
Just my angel, I think that they're not sure why you're using that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Keep going. Keep going.
okay. I like this. Okay.
You're doing a good job.
Yeah.
This is 7 because you add 4 2 to it, and then this is 2. No, 3.
Why? But why did you add them to which numbers? How do you know what to add them to?
Because it says to PR is 4 2.
And the top number.
The top number is the X.
Good.
Oh, don't worry.
So Mia's going in baby steps. So she's used the vector 4, 2, to get to 7, 3.
And then here, you already know that it's another third, so it's 2 over 1. So you just do that again, so this is 9, and this is 4.
Good job.
Okay,
Not
so
there yet.
no, that's not the end.
So we know the coordinates of that now, and then if you look here, it says that x to b is -5, 4. B is what we're supposed to find. We're supposed to find the coordinates of this. So then you go from this, which we know the coordinates of, to this, using this. So you get 9 minus 5, which gives you 4, and then you get
4.
4 minus 4.
No, add 4.
Add 4, and it gives you 8, and you're like, oh. This is simple.
Lovely. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, go.
Okay, so the angle ACB is ACB. But we know that it's this one because angles that are in the same segment, or yeah, because angles that are in the same segment.
Or on the same arc, often.
So it's 52, because yeah, you can kind of just like see it.
So it says give a reason for your answer, so you need to give that reason.
Oh yeah. Here.
No, above it. There's no line for it. Same segment or on the same arc? You've got 2 choices there. Lesbians.
And the next one.
Is AOD.
Oh. AOD. So.
Would you like me to? I think what has happened is that I didn't move this down enough. There you go. Is that better?
AOD. Oh yeah, okay. So the angle, so 52, these are supposed to be, okay, honestly, I don't remember how I got this. What did you get? Oh, I got it. I know what I got, but I don't remember how I did it.
So what does point O? What does point O represent?
Okay. So it's an angle, it's twice, you know how when it goes to points, it's twice the angle at the edge of the circle?
Because it's at the center. Yeah.
So 52 times 2, which is 104.
Go down.
It's literally like twice the outer angle.
So the fancy way you should say angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. So the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Lovely. Okay, we good? Is that it? Yep. Rush. Okay, go Casey then.
So it's speed equals distance divided by time, which is our classic formula. And then, so the distance she travels, that distance, so it's 63.5. And then the time, which is 0. Okay. Now we're done and I don't remember. I thought this was the question. Okay, so we're going minutes to hours. So then, since you're going from smaller to bigger one, you have to divide it. So 45 over 60, which is 0.763. So then you do, that's the time in minutes. Yeah, no, that's the time in hours. So you just enter it in here. And then you do this, and then you get 82.
You may have by chance got the correct answer, but that's not quite what they were looking for.
Why?
Because they're talking about lower bounds.
Oh, sorry, I skipped it. It's 83.2. And then
Whoa, hang on, where'd you get that from?
that's this.
Roger that.
And then when you're finding the lower bounds, upper bounds, the lower bounds, you minus 0.5. Yeah. And that would give you 0.7.
Again, the tricky thing with these upper and low bounds is that you can often end up with the right answer and not show the correct working. So I think you wouldn't get full marks for that. Because what you need to do first is if you're doing any kind of calculation, like you had to do some division of the distance and time, you have to deal with the bounds first. So you need to identify your upper and lower bounds for both of these two first, and then you have to decide which combination of those would give you the smallest number. Does anyone else want to give it a bash, Brianna?
Is it that thing we're talking about before?
Yeah.
With the two.
Yeah. So I'm erasing this, but it's not. I'm not saying that it's wrong.
Okay. Oh, is that? Okay, so, resistance triangle. So that means that you are looking at this one, so you cover it up, and you see distance divided by time. So that means that it would be 45.8 divided by the time, which we'll get to.
Distance is 63.1.
It's ignore that. 63.5 divided by the time, which we'll get to in a second. So that means that it's to strip out the lower bound. So that means we need to find the lowest one that we can have for this, and the highest we can have for this, because if you divide a smaller number by a bigger number, your end result will be a smaller number. So we'll do 63.5, and you are trying to get between 50 and 100. So this is 50 that I'm talking about, and then the 100 would be 64. So for the higher bound, it will be 63.75, because 75 is in between 50 and 100. That would be the upper bound, and then 63.25 would be in between 0 and 50, which 0, I'm talking about 60, 0.
Can I just pause you there? That's totally correct. Girls, that's something that we didn't do many of those. Most of the time we did things like the add 5 and subtract 5, but because we were rounding to the nearest 10, if you like, it was either the 1 decimal place, 2 decimal place, or 3 decimal place, or significant figures. But for this one, because it's rounding to the nearest 0.5, then it's a slightly different method. So the reason that we were adding 5 and subtracting 5 before is because we were going in tens, as I said, because it was a decimal point or a significant figure, and they're always in tens. Whereas here we're going in 0.5s, and so you take half of that amount, and that's why it's 0.75 and 0.25. You happy with that?
Yeah.
It's a slightly different one, so that's why I was like, oh, it's trickier than we've done before. But that was well explained. Thank you, Brianna.
So then we go and we use this one to get, which is the lower bound, so 63.25. And as Casey points out, should I do that first?
I would personally find the higher bound first and then change that.
So we will take this and 45.8. Is this the 10?
Yeah.
So as we know how to do this one, we just add the 0 on the end, so the higher round would be 45 point. The lower bound, 45.75, and the upper bound to 45.85. So we take that and put it into our so we take the higher bounds and we divide it with 2%, so 45.85 divided by 60. Alright, what is the hours? I don't know how to get it from hours.
It's 0.764116 recurring for each.
So who asked why does it have to be? Huh?
Because they're 60 minutes.
Oh, I got that, girl. Sorry.
But it's a good question because people miss that. But so the units for distance is already in kilometers, so that's good. But the other unit is in minutes, so we need to change that to be hours first.
Can you repeat by the way, please?
0.7642.
And then put that in the calculator.
You mean you can't do that in your head? Oh god, useless, rubbish.
45 divided by 60 in our head.
82.7.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
It's hurts easy, like OMG.
82.
82.76 kilometers.
But they want one decimal place, look.
82.8.
Oh look, it's 1:15.
Seriously, man?
Awesome, thank you so much.